Hello. So today I played a draft of Junction, Roaring Junction something, and I went for a Golgari Grave deck. So I picked some mana. This was pack 3, pick 1. It was on color. I was already committed to green and black, so I get the fast land. I don't think they are worth a lot of money now, but still, it's a fast land. Then for the early drops we have this one, it's a death touch that can tutor for a creature when it dies after it deals damage. So not easy to use in this deck, but it's still a powerful card. Then a filler to create treasures, as I have some big green spells I want to cast. 2 mana dorks. Again, I have some big green spells, so pumping them out quickly it's important. And then or another filler, it's the 1/1 death touch. Then for the 3 drops we have this one. When I commit a crime, so when I target an opponent on a permanent an opponent's control or deal 1 damage to an opponent, this one will give lifelink to one of my creatures, which can be relevant. Then we have the draw 1 card if you control a big beast. We will control big beasts. Then we have this, I don't know the English name, grizzly bear something, which gives trample to all of our creatures, and it has 4 power. Then this is my mythic. This was pick 1, pack 2. Death touch. Whenever an opponent creature dies, I can put it under my control as a mana rock. The static abilities and the activated abilities remain, so that can be relevant. It's a 3/3 death touch, so was still relevant. At the end of pack 1, I was green for sure and maybe white. When I opened this one, I switched to black. Then you have the classic 3/1 that draws a card, some graveyard synergy with Surveil 2, and a 3/3 for 3 that sometimes become a 4/5 and sometimes will give back a creature for some value, like this one that draws a card, this one that draws a card, this one that surveils, so can happen. Then we go into the bitters. We have 2 5/5 cost 4. Then we have 2 5/4 trample cost 4. And then we have one of the big 3/3, no, sorry, 7/7 reach with a ward 3. Then for the spells, since this is a Golgari deck, I have 2 Badland Rebirth. I don't know the English name, but the one that reanimates one creature, and you get another card back to your hand. And then the weakness of this deck is that I don't have a lot of removal. I have only one of these accident something, I don't know, the one that costs 4 to kill a creature, so not even that strong. Then I have one feign your death to get back a creature and trade to advantageous trades. Then I have this surprise of the bandit, I don't know, which can give undestructible to creatures with power 4 or greater, so that is relevant, is almost a combat trick. And I can also mill myself for 4 and get back a land and or a creature or both from the cards I've milled. I never used the 5 costed method, so that was not relevant, but for 4 mana you can give undestructible to your creatures and get 2 cards. So I think this is relatively strong. And last one is a ramp spell that can also create a big elemental. So this was the deck. Other interesting with 17 lands. You see 3 here and then another 7 and 7. In pack 1, pick 1 was this the beast that you have to build around the deck, the one with where you mount the creatures. So this was my... After pack 1, I had some white cards, like these ones. But in the end, I went for the black route, which was stronger. And then for the special cards, I got Commandeer. I think this... Maybe I will play it in my modern deck. And then an Essence Cutter, which is, I don't know, not very strong, but here it is. Cheers, see you the next draft.